Hellcat.
Okay, guys, we're gonna be reacting to the Odd1sout today. You should check out his channel, make great content, great videos. You should really check him out.
Mr. James, on Saturday morning at 10:03 a.m., you were observed coloring a picture of a dinosaur. Is that true?
Yeah? Can we go to recess?
Even though your mom had repeatedly asked you to clean up your toys, you disobeyed her and colored anyway?
I plead the fifth.
Your Honor, I have no further questions. James, I hereby sentence you to 15 minutes in the timeout corner.
I'm not going back to timeout!
I'm no scientist, but I think moms play a very important role in society. Without moms, who would drive us to soccer practice? Who else would tell us that it's not okay to eat cupcakes for breakfast? And who else would point at construction workers and say, that's why you need to get a college education, James? Oh, and I guess they also give birth to you and take care of you, but like, anyone could do that. Now, before I talk about how I was raised, I just want to give out this disclaimer that my mom is a great mom. She loves me, at least she used to. If you asked me when I was 15 if my mom was a good mom, 15-year-old me would have said, no. Okay, but like when I was little, I'd be talking with my friends and we would be talking about our parents and they would say stuff like, yeah, my mom lets me stay up till midnight and she lets me play really graphic and vulgar video games. Yeah, my mom doesn't care if I wear clothes with skulls on them, and she lets me eat an entire tub of ice cream for dinner. My mom lets me play with knives.
My mom is a psycho.
And I used to think that their moms were so much cooler for letting my friends have that much fun. But now, as an adult, I realize the sad truth, that these kids' moms weren't cooler, they just cared about them less. I'm not saying every mom out there is perfect, but a mom who takes the time to make a responsible member of society is pretty high up on the good mom list. Anyways, I love you, Mom, and now I'll immortalize and monetize some of that love. When I was younger and still in need of adult supervision, my mom would take me and my twin sister out to run errands with her. And as you would expect, we were rowdy and wanted to do our own thing. But my mom was prepared for
with
this.
a plan.
She would bring 2 plastic baggies filled with 10 M&Ms, and every time my sister or I misbehaved, she would eat an M&M right in front of us. And she made sure we saw her eat our M&Ms. She didn't give us a warning either. If we would take me filled with 10 M&Ms, and every time my sister or I misbehaved, she would eat an M&M right in front of us. And she made sure we saw her eat our...
Oh my god. Look at the background though. Like, no!
M&Ms. She didn't give us a warning either. If we did anything remotely bad, she would say, hey, look at me.
Look at me.
And I think that parenting technique is the psychological reason that M&Ms are my favorite candy bar. I'm a good boy. Something me and my sister really liked doing was hiding in those circular racks of clothes that they have set up in department stores. Being in the middle of one of those racks is such a surreal experience. I totally recommend it. But my mom didn't like it when we had fun, so she had to reach her arm in and try and grab us. Do you need any help? Oh, no, I'm just trying to get something in the back. There's a really nice belt that would be great for spanking my misbehaving child. I was spanked as a kid. Nothing too bad. I probably deserved.
Okay, this guy's pretty much funny. The content is great, the animation is great, the audio is great, everything's great about this guy. Let's get back to the video.
Did anyway. I don't remember any specific actions I did that earned a spanking, but I do remember outrunning my mom a lot. Another thing my mom did when I was very little was sometimes when she was washing her hands, she would turn to me and go, achoo, and flick water in my face. It really bothered me, but I never...
Just look at that. Why is, look at his hands, there are nubs. And over here we have hands that look real as hell. What in the world is going on here? His hands are nubs and her hands are fingers. I need an explanation, please.
Never spoke out about it. And one day I just couldn't handle it anymore and I started crying.
I know.
Why are you crying? But I was too sad to articulate how I was really feeling.
This is funny, I like it. Very awesome.
If you ask her about this today, she'll say that she doesn't remember doing that sneeze gag ever, but I remember it. Vividly. So to get back at her, I put a rubber band around the dish sprayer, so when you turn on the sink, it would spray water at you. Come to think of it, I do remember one reason I was spanked. Every time one of my siblings insulted another sibling or told them to shut up, we would have to pay them 50 cents. This resulted in a really weird dynamic when it came to insults. We would get excited when someone called us a name.
Awesome. Yeah.
Mom, Luke called me a That's 50 cents.
Woo! I'm rich!
But sometimes us kids would just be messing around with each other and we didn't really mean the insults.
So we would feel bad taking someone else's 50 cents. Like someone would say, hey James, what's 6 plus 6?
Oh, God. I think I speak for all of us when I say this content is pretty good.
And I would say, 9, idiot. And my mom would hear me and say, James, that's 50 cents. And my sister would feel bad, so she would insult me back and say, James, you're an unpleasant person.
Wow. Got like the little cartoon style hat, blonde hair, brown hair, apron. What is going on here? And what type of mom makes her kids pay 50 cents for saying something bad?
Swear words cost you
What type of mom does
$5.
that?
That's why I don't swear in videos. But now I can afford it. So, you,
Oh
Mom.
my God, no.
You piece of
No, stop it, Jordan, stop it.
My mom never washed her mouth out with soap. She wasn't that kind of person, but she did threaten to if we swore. And one time after I said a pretty naughty word, penis, she said, if you don't behave, I'm going to get the soap. And I said, I don't care, soap
Every child's
tastes
mistake
good.
ever.
All right, you big dingus, shove this in your mouth. You won't do it, no balls. So I bit into it and immediately regretted
Doesn't
it.
everyone?
Now people are eating soap for views. So I guess we never grow up. Did anyone else's parents put a password on the family computer? Because my parents did, and I didn't know we were the only family that did that. We had a rule in the house that we were only allowed to be on the family computer for however long we read a book for. But luckily, I would just read a book for 15 minutes, get my mom to type in the password, and then she would just forget that I was
Pretty
on the
awesome.
computer and let me stay on for hours. And I played a lot of Neopets and RuneScape. Also, I wasn't allowed to have a TV or a computer in my room because then I would have easy access to inappropriate
Okay, I'm gonna try to see something.
animes. When I was
What was
little,
that in the
cell
background? What was
phones
that in the
were a thing,
I
but my
really
mom
need to
didn't
find
let
out
me
what that was
have
in the
one, so I had to
background.
talk to all my friends over a landline. I hope I don't have to explain what that is, because that would make me feel really old, and I'm supposed to be in the prime of my life. But basically it meant if I was upstairs in my room talking to a friend, my mom could grab a phone downstairs in the kitchen and just join in our
Yep,
conversation
I'm here
completely
now.
uninvited.
Deal with it.
Didn't matter who
Deal
I
with
was
it.
talking to, I'd be having a conversation like this. I think the reason I internalize and hide away all my problems is because of how invasive my mom is in my personal life.
James, get off the phone and do the dishes.
Mom, I'm on the phone!
Wow, I can't believe you said that to the person who gave birth to you. So what are you two losers talking about?
Luckily, I would almost never be talking to a girl. So at least that didn't happen.
This other time, my mom was giving me and my sister a ride to school, and on the radio, she was listening to the worst subgenre of rock music, Christian
Hey, I'm
rock.
Christian.
Just kidding, you can like whatever you want. Anyway,
Wow, just look at this art style, amazing. Please subscribe to this man. He makes a lot of effort in these videos. I can tell, and I've only watched one.
we were
episode.
pulling up to the school, and I
video.
told my mom to turn the music down.
What?
Why?
Because I don't want people to think I listen to this, Mom. You see, I was in junior high, so I cared a lot about what other people cared about. So she
Well,
turned the
that's what
music
I-
down. But as we stepped out of the car, she turned the volume all the way back up and blasted the music for
Why?
everyone to hear.
Oh my God! What is going on?
Looking back at the situation, I think that's pretty hilarious. GG, Mom. These aren't all the times my mom embarrassed me, but those are all the ones I'm going to include in this video.
I didn't even mention the
Great
time when I
video.
was 4 when my twin sister wanted to do ballet lessons, but she didn't want to do them alone, so my mom signed me up for lessons too. But that's a story for another video.
Oh my
And that
God.
video will be titled Top 10 Reasons I'm Gay. That was a joke, Mom. Love you, Mom. You made me like this.
And there you have it, everyone. That was my mom.
Look at all
Again, I
these
just want
facts.
to say that despite whatever I
This
say in my
man people
videos,
like
that my mom is a great mom. I wouldn't be here without my mom. She also reads all my scripts, so all of my videos are James's mom approved. Okay, well, I shouldn't say that. She does tell me to take out a lot of
Awesome,
jokes,
Holly.
and I'm like,
She said, like, I appreciate
and
that you
also,
gave me fan
speaking
art.
of my mom's
So you
birthday is
get-
coming up.
you give
So
them
happy
credit
early
for it,
birthday,
and just
Mom.
forget
And
about
if you
it.
guys wanted to
Also,
wish her a happy
give credit
birthday,
to the
that'd be
people who
cool
did
too. I was serious
job
when I
that
said
you
these
need
aren't
help
all
with.
the times
It's
my mom
very-
embarrassed me.
very nice
I
of
definitely
her,
have
very
enough
humble.
material to make a part 2.
Oh my God, the anime. Anyways, this has been a pretty great video. Tell me in the comments below if you want to see more reaction videos like this. You can tell me what to react to. And subscribe, like and subscribe for more content like this. But what is with that. Yeah, just check this all out. See his other videos. I might react to these and all this stuff. So peace. It's still on. It's still on. Huh. $49K. Oh, that's a little too much. Is it off? Is it off? Whatever. Peace.